The issue of abortion became a much bigger factor in the election following the Supreme Court decision overturning Roe v. Wade. Texas lawmakers had already approved a trigger law that banned most abortions shortly after that ruling. A lot of voters appear to have that on their minds going into the election. Our Emerson College and the Hill poll asked Texas voters whether overturning Roe would make them more or less likely to vote. 54% said that decision made them more likely to vote in November. The question of abortion access in Texas led to some interesting moments in the debate. Let's hear from the candidates.
Is emergency contraception a viable alternative to abortion for victims of rape and incest? And you have 60 seconds, sir.
Sure. So to directly answer the topics that you raised, on the availability of it, it's incumbent upon the state of Texas to make sure that it is readily available. For those who are victims of sexual assault or survivors of sexual assault, the state of Texas pays for that, whether it be at a hospital, at a clinic, or for someone who gets a prescription because of it. And so not only should be readily available, but the state of Texas is going to pay for it to make sure that it is available for them.
This election is about reproductive freedom. If you care about this, you need to turn out and vote. I will fight to make sure that every woman in Texas can make her own decisions about her own body, her own future, and her own health care.
All right, so you heard it there, and also our political insiders are here to weigh in on this. We have John Whitman and Katie Naranjo. Katie, I want to start with you. What we heard the governor saying focused a lot on emergency contraception and access to that. What did you think when you heard what he had to say?
I thank God that he is not an OBGYN, because he clearly does not know how Plan B works, as well as rape and or being a victim of rape. And while this is one facet of reproductive health care, there are many other issues that are at play here. We're talking about constitutional rights. A person in Texas who is able to carry a child has less rights today than they did when Governor Abbott first went into office. And he has made it not only illegal to seek an abortion in the state of Texas in terms of rape or incest, but also we have an attorney general fighting to make sure in the life of a mother that people are still prosecuted if they aid and abet an abortion in Texas.
What do you think, John?
Well, I think one of the most powerful moments of this debate regarding abortion tonight was actually when Governor Abbott spoke about his daughter and the adoption that they went through and the importance of protecting innocent human life. And I think that was actually a really powerful moment that connected a lot with voters. You know, Beto likes to throw around words like extremism on this issue, but the reality is that Beto doesn't believe in any limits on abortion whatsoever. Up until 39 weeks, he refused to answer the question again tonight. He is on the record saying that he doesn't believe in any limits on abortion. So as much as he loves to throw around the word extremism, he's got a real problem with that.
Do you know anyone that's actually ever had an abortion at 39 weeks?
I'm sorry.
Exactly. Again, it's using political ploys and talking in
I'm sorry. Then why is it so hard?
Issues.
Then why is it so hard for Beto to say that you shouldn't be able to have an abortion at 39 weeks?
More importantly, why does the Republican Party want to expand more rights, wanting to know what's going on in my body, than protecting the innocent lives, as you so claim, when it comes to children in schools or in church?
I don't think there's anything extremism about trying to protect innocent human life.
Except for when it comes to gun control. That's our issue here. We want to make sure that women are forced to give birth, and then we don't want to actually protect the children when they're born.
I still don't know where Beto O'Rourke stands on the issue after tonight.
We do need to leave it there. We will have more post-debate coverage just ahead, including a closer look at whether each candidate made their mark on undecided voters. Stay with us.